How much does it really cost to be a chiropractic student in the United States? Let's break it down. So, obviously, I preface this by saying I'm in the United States. I don't know how it is internationally, but most of the chiropractic schools that are out there are in the United States, so it works out well. This is obviously going to depend on the school, but I'm going to tell you this baseline tuition across pretty much every single school is going to be about the same. It's about $150,000 in just tuition to go to chiropractic school. So that includes all 3 years of just baseline tuition. So it's about the same, give or take. But here's where it's really going to vary from school to school. Some schools are in higher cost living areas. So, for example, where I'm at in Georgia is a little bit of a higher cost living area. It's not the worst of them by any means, but let's say you were to go to Palmer College in Florida as opposed to Iowa. Iowa's a little bit more affordable in that way, but in Florida, obviously that's a higher cost of living, so you're going to be paying a lot more in living expenses. So you're going to have to take out more loans, or if your parents help you or whatever the case is, or if you have money saved up, that's where you're going to have to really plan and figure out what your living expenses are going to be. Obviously, in Florida, groceries are higher, transportation's higher, all of that stuff. So you're going to be spending more money in living expenses. You're going to spend about the same on tuition, but you're going to be spending more money in living expenses. So it's all about what, you're willing to trade off. Some people, really want to live in a place like Florida where it's really warm and, they're willing to trade off the costs for the benefits that they get. So that's one thing. But then if you go to, like, let's say Life West in California, because there's Life in Georgia, but then there's also Life West in California. Obviously, California is going to be a very expensive place to live, so, your living expenses are going to be through the roof in California. Also, there's Sherman in North Carolina, or sorry, South Carolina, not North Carolina. And that's going to be, South Carolina prices. So, really, it all depends on, where you go, and then also, yeah, what your lifestyle looks like. And so I recommend always having a humble lifestyle in college. You don't need all these fancy things or gadgets. Really try to graduate with the least amount of debt as possible. That's pretty much, not not advice original to me. I know a lot of people say that, but really it sets you so free once you graduate to have as little debt as you can. Now, obviously, chiropractic is an investment. Chiropractic school is an investment. You are not going to get out of it debt free. I mean, unless, your parents are willing to give you a full ride, which I don't personally know anybody whose parents were willing to do that. So, obviously, yes, it is an investment, but, you can kind of have a little bit of wiggle room in your living expenses to some extent.